Hey guys, Coach Denise here, and today's topic is about sugar and how to eliminate some of the sugars in our daily diet. It's very, very difficult because sugar is almost added in everything. So a lot of things that are processed as far as foods are going to be way high in sugar and added sugar. So there's a difference between added sugar and what is natural sugar. So natural sugar is your lactose, which is a milk, your milk sugar, and then your fructose sugar. So those are natural forms of sugar, and added sugar is, like I said, processed, or when you're baking something or cooking something and ask for allotment of sugar to be added to the recipe. That is adding sugar in to make your product sweeter. So as the thing is with sugar, it kind of, if you have a sweet tooth, it can trigger you to want more once you've had it. So a couple of rules that I like to look at is label reading, obviously. So just know that when you're label reading, so let's take unsweetened frozen strawberries. It's gonna say maybe like 10 grams of sugar added or in the back of the label, but then when you go down to the ingredients, it should just say strawberries. So that is the fructose sugar that is a natural form in fruit. So that's going to be a better choice, the best choice for you as well. But so when you're looking at labels, they'll have your total grams of sugar, and then when you go down to the ingredients, good rule of thumb is if the first 5 ingredients that they list, if sugar's in that first 5 ingredients, I would stay away from that product. If it's more all natural type, like barbecue sauces have a high amount of sugar added to it. Some of the spaghetti sauces, and think ketchup. Ketchup is a huge added amount of sugar. So those are the type of things that have added sugar to it. And can you find those with less sugar? Absolutely. You can find different types of salad dressings and barbecue sauces and ketchups that are not so high in sugar. So here's 5 tips for cutting sugar out of your diet daily. Is first of all, you want to, like we just talked about, you want to read the labels. You want to make sure that the word for sugar, because it can come in many different forms, is not high fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup is sugar. Corn syrup, sugar, fruit juice concentrate, sugar, maltose, sugar, brown rice syrup, sugar, and glucose, sugar. So just make sure that you don't, if that's on the label, that's going to be a higher ingredient or higher amount in one of the products that you're going to be consuming, so stay away from it. Sweeten foods yourself. So Greek yogurt, I use plain Greek yogurt myself. So what I will do is I will put a little bit of Herbalife formula, or not Formula One, Herbalife protein drink mix in the Greek yogurt, and add a little cinnamon to it, and that's plenty. Or you can cut up a half a banana, berries, things like that, and put it in to sweeten your foods. Spices like clove and nutmeg, all of those are great ways to sweeten your food as well. So enjoy the natural flavors of the spices. And then cut back on liquid sugar. So that means if you're a soda drinker, a pop drinker, to eliminate that, because those are so high in sugar. And if you really took a look of how many grams of sugar were in a pop and you laid it out in table sugar, you would be shocked of what amount you see in just one bottle of soda. And then a lot of times people will say, well, I drink diet soda. Well, that's an artificial sweetener, which really is not good for your body. It's even worse than the regular sugar, the added sugar because your body doesn't know how to process that artificial sweetener. So there's different artificial sweeteners as well. Good one to really look for is stevia from the stevia plant. But a better alternative than drinking soda would be our Herbalife herbal tea. You can have it hot or cold, and you can add it to sparkling water if it's the fizz that you like, or our Lift-Off, our Herbalife Lift-Off, which is packed full of vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin B6, B12, B3, whole bunch of vitamin Bs, and it's going to give you a safe energy as well. And then another thing is picture how much sugar you're eating. Sometimes if you can visualize, so like I said, if you take that pop and you find out how many, convert the grams into teaspoons and lay those teaspoons out, you will be shocked. A lot of yogurts that have fruit added to them, very high in sugar. So it's better to use your own berries and your own things to a plain or a vanilla yogurt, and sweeten it that way. So really be a label watcher, reader for your sugar intake, and really helping yourself stay away from processed foods. Processed foods are just not, they're full of chemicals, and if you can't read the label and what's in it, you shouldn't be really eating it. So I'd really like to know if you have eliminated something on this 6-day Eat Clean challenge that you have. I know a lot of our past challengers gave up pop. And just to let you know a little bit, if you do give up soda, sometimes that's an instant weight loss right there, because your body retains the fluids from the pop, and you take that out of your daily routine, and you lose weight. So in the thread, if you could go ahead and maybe if you have an indulgence of chocolate or something like that, or a cookie. I know when I was on my weight loss journey, I always wanted a chocolate chip cookie about 3 o'clock. So I had a huge sweet tooth, and eliminating sugar was a difficult challenge for me, but I really learned to love fruit. I mean, I'm a girl that will eat an apple every day, or citrus fruit every day, just to get the good healthy sugars into my body, and the fiber in the fruit is awesome. So if you could just write in the thread what you might be giving up in this challenge, and really start to watch your labels and learn how to read your labels.